All right, this is the watch list video for what is it going to be? Monday, November 30th. Wasn't sure if December was going to be here. So last day of November on Monday. As you would expect in a holiday week, pretty tight range and not a lot of volume, tiny volume for the SPY. So hopefully we get a little volume back next week. But it's actually been a fantastic holiday week. So hopefully it'll continue. PSTG gave a nice intraday bounce. We had this on Bounce Watch. Gave a nice intraday bounce on Friday, but again, look at the tiny volume. So this one just goes on long watch. This kind of feels like it's going to continue that bounce on Monday. Nice little bottoming tail there. OPXA, quiet inside day. Again, there's not going to be a lot of stocks that had a lot of action on a half day Friday, day after Thanksgiving. Although we had some really got my daily goal in the first hour and was done for the day. So. And that was important to get that first hour, get those trades in the first hour, because after that, things really died down. OPXA, again, just no volume, but a nice inside day. So I really want to watch that one. I like the volume in it recently, and it's just a quiet day, as you would expect. So Monday, this one might take off. Want to watch that one. EROS, had this one on watch, and it's kind of starting to curl up. Just want to watch that for a potential long. YELP goes back on watch, still in that flag. Let's see, Friday's high. No trades in it Friday, by the way. If something breaks a previous day's high or hits a catalyst that I'm looking for, and you'll hear me mention the numbers in these videos, it has to happen at a certain time of day, too. If it happens right at the open, I never take it, all right? And I'll show you why here. Go 5 minutes. Remember, I said if it broke, let's see, I got to get this right. Friday, if it broke Wednesday's high, because the market was closed on Tuesday, that I liked it long. Well, but it did it. These are 5 minute candles. It did it right at the open. Look at that nasty reversal. I never even really glanced at this because I start looking for those catalysts and those trigger prices to be broken, after the opening 10 or 15 minutes, and which is nice too, because you get a lot of fake outs in the opening 10 or 15 minutes when you're talking about a little tiny potential break of a flag or something like that on the daily chart. So I leave those alone in the opening 10 or 15 minutes, which also allows me to focus on the morning gap plays. So we've kind of got a sequence that we do. Morning gap plays, when those are over, if we didn't get any triggers or we're done trading them, then we kind of 15, 20 minutes in, we start to look to the regular watch list and see if anything's setting up. So anyway, having said all that, I do like Yelp on Monday to potentially break out of this flag, and I like it over 30.60. Keeping in mind the time of day thing I just talked about. AVXL, I don't know. This one, it seems to have found support here and closed at its highs on Friday. It's hard to tell because you get all these little choppy things. I don't know, that happened after hours or something. But anyway, I like this big push here, and it's really kind of flagging. So let's watch AVXL for a continuation of this green candle. You get up through 610, 615. That one's kind of interesting. All right, Gene, Gene, inside day, not surprising on Friday. Now we had a monster trade in that on Wednesday, thanks to Jane with her alert. Perfect timing on that alert, and a lot of us made money on Gene anyway. And then you got just a quiet inside day on Friday. I like it over Friday's high, 381. It might move back through 4 and maybe retest Wednesday's high. So that's Gene, MCUR. This one's holding up pretty well. Nice volume. Look at that. I mean, that's a lot of volume for a half day on Friday. I actually called this, let's go to 2 minute candles. I actually called this on Friday. This was the opening 2 minute candle. As it came back up, I called it, I think, 225 or 226. I said it could push through the high of the day and then maybe take out Wednesday's high as well. And this, whoops, that's exactly what it did. Went all the way to 280. Huge percentage gain there. Came back down, closed around 240, but still worth watching. All right, I'd like to see it come in another day, but that one it's making such big intraday moves that it goes on watch. All right, VLTC is in a after the big push here, it's really kind of holding up pretty well. Switch to 15-minute candles, and it's really just in a sideways pattern now. I don't know. Monday feels still a little too soon, but that one makes nice moves, and it's a lower flow stock, so I want to have that one on watch. GLBL, talked about this in the last video I made as a potential bounce play. Again, this one, I kind of do it as a sympathy play to SUNE. So if SUNE, Sun Edison, gets a pop, I immediately look to GLBL. I'd rather trade it than SUNE because it trades a little more cleanly to me. What else? Oh, an STRP. We had some monster trades in this last week, and I like red day, tiny volume. This one is already on bounce watch, right? It had a huge move here in 2 days from, I don't know what the price was. Let's see, from a low of like 770 in 2 days up to 1318, and now it's already come back down below 11. So this is one, if we can get a narrow range for a while on Monday and then maybe an upside break, could get a pretty nice trade in it again, because this was a really nice move, really nice volume. You know what? And I'm going to leave it at that. A lot of these were already on the watch list for Friday, and with Friday being a low volume half day, it's not surprising that many of them are back on watch. All right, so this is what we're going to be looking at on Monday, and we will also in the pre-market try to build a list of potential gappers to trade as well. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see everybody on Monday.